Welcome to Yacht Talk. Windy day today in Monaco. What's new this year at the Monaco Yacht Show? Something to discuss with our first guest, Gaëlle Tallarida. She is Managing Director of the Monaco Yacht Show. We'll discuss market conditions with the CEO of Fraser Yachts. And do not miss a tour on board the award-winning Lucine. Come and join us at the Monaco Yacht Club to find out more. Gaëlle, welcome back to Yacht Talk.
Thank you.
So tell us about the highlights this year. What's amazing and different about MYS 2022?
We are working every year to make this show more efficient, more exclusive for the client. So this year we have developed a sustainability hub to present all the innovation in terms of eco-friendly projects and all which could bring to the yacht industry and the yacht project to make the yacht greener over the next few years, because of course it's quite a step. Every year you're going to evolve. We got 15 companies there in this hub you can discover. And then we have the adventure area, which regroups all the lifestyle, what you can do when you got a yacht, when you are on board a yacht with standard toy, off-road vehicles. You can go in Caribbean, in the Med, but also to the North Pole with a boat for discovering that fantastic landscape. We have also the Yacht Design Hub, where you have all the innovation in design. And of course, the yacht show has been organized by theme. So you got specific tents with all the equipments and technical feathers for equip the yacht, or all the decoration on board, a fantastic tent on the Pavis Piscine. And of course, the display of the stars of the show are the yachts on the docks. We have 118 super yachts on display this week.
It sounds like you're trying to increase efforts to attract a younger clientele. Is that right?
Yeah, we are in fact adapting to the market. There is a shift in terms of the age of potential clients coming in the market. I would say 10, 15 years ago, average age was about 60 years old. And now over the year, we see more and more younger clients. That's why we, as a marketplace, international marketplace, we have to adapt the show to meet the requirements of these clients, and of course listen to our exhibitors to make sure that it make the match during this week.
You've mentioned sustainability. Of course, one of the key features of this year's show is this sustainability hub. How important is it currently for the industry? And do you feel a kind of momentum happening at the moment to make it a little bit greener?
Yes, we really feel like perhaps a few years ago it was some exhibitors talking about it. Now it's in every mouth. They all have to focus on that because it's the request of their clients. Younger people, they are much more looking about environment because it's simply their future, the future of their family, of their children. And as any individuals on this earth, we have to take care of the planet. So, of course, it's going to take times. It's a step. The yachts are really a complex craft to manage and so not all yachts are green. We have to be careful of how we communicate on that. And it's absolutely not our choice to say we are all green, but we have to show what is possible to make them greener in terms of propulsion, in terms of technical, and it's over my knowledge. But I really see like people aware, the awareness about environment is very important this week during the yacht show.
Gaëlle, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Welcome on board Lucine. She has won the World Yacht Trophy for the Custom Yacht 2022. Let me give you a tour on board. Follow me. This is the main deck aft, where you can see the table is set for 10 guests. Follow me into the saloon now. Interiors are done by Sino, and she's close to a full beam saloon. And the best feature on this boat is, this is the closest I can ever get to a moon. That's a moonstone. This is the central atrium, and you can see there's a lift. It can take up to 3 guests from the lower deck up to the sun deck. As you can see, the wall is decorated with leather. It reflects 3 dimensions of nature: underwater, above the water, and celestial. When you go to the lower deck, you will see that the mural is covered with all underwater features. And as you come up, you will see the sky with the birds and clouds. And when you go to the top deck, it's the celestial with moon and stars. This is the VIP lounge where the owner can host his important guests. And as we walk into the VIP guest cabin. This is the VIP ensuite with the bathroom layout, full marble and central heating floor. Follow me to the owner's deck. A full beam owner's suite with a king bed, his bathroom and her bathroom, owner's study, and this is the owner's private exterior deck. This is the owner's exterior deck, where you can see a lot of comfortable seating, a jacuzzi, a private dining, and the sunbeds layout for the owner and his guests. A special feature of the owner's suite is, at the touch of a button, the owner can enjoy complete privacy in his personal spaces, interior and exterior. We have arrived to the sun deck. As you can see, we have a touch and go helipad which can host a helicopter up to 2.5 tons. This is Lucine's bridge. She operates as a complete paperless yacht, and she's also installed with a dynamic positioning Class A feature which helps in the helicopter operations. As you can see, she's up to date with the latest technology which helps her to be a more safer and a secure yacht at sea and at berth. This is the forward seating area of Lucine, where guests can rest, relax and enjoy as she cruises into sunsets and sunrises. This is Lucine's forward tender garage, which is designed into a gull wing doors which open to the sides, which can accommodate 2 tenders and 1 jet ski. This is Lucine's beach club, where the guests can enjoy a bit of sun and take the dip whenever they want. Thank you for visiting Lucine, and I hope you enjoyed the tour.
Our next guest on Yacht Talk is the CEO of Fraser Yachts, Raphael Sauleau. Raphael, welcome.
Thank you, Charlotte. So nice to be here with you today. So
give us an update about activity at Fraser Yachts. How has the year been so far?
Well, it's been, again, quite incredible this year. I mean, the whole industry in 2021 went through what I would call a golden year for yachting, in the way of speaking, obviously. And then this year, we were kind of okay, what is to be expected? And then obviously when the unfortunate conflict started in Russia, then in Ukraine, then we said, okay, so what's going to happen? But then we still see a strong appetite for yachting. I mean, we see a drop in sales overall for the market. We have about 33.5% drop in second-hand sales. However, the charter market is surpassing last year by about 20%, at least for us. So that's shows you that there's still a strong appetite for yachting. We're getting still a new individuals coming to yachting, which I think is extremely positive. I mean, on our side, we have been 30% of newcomers to yachting, new to yachting. So not like coming from one brand to another or another broker to another, new to yachting. So that's gives us really a lot of optimism going forward.
What other market trends are you seeing currently? What about technology, for instance, maybe different usage, different clients? What's slightly different from previous years?
Well, you see definitely our clientele getting younger overall, the yachting clientele getting younger. So if I speak on behalf of Fraser, average age of our customers were 55 to 65. Now we're down to 45 to 55. It's quite a shift, 10 years. And obviously that comes with new expectation, different itineraries. I will not speak on behalf of the shipyard, but some designs are required being different. Maybe we're on larger windows, big beach club, and of course the sustainability aspect of it, where basically, a lot of our customers today are asking about can we get a greener boat without going into the greenwashing, or can I charter a boat which is doing something strong for the environment? Let's see, no plastic on board, training the crew on how to handle wastage, etc., etc. So we see a shift, and the destination is another one where we see more and more requirement for itineraries which are out of the beaten tracks. So that's coming, and another big shift, which is I think a post-pandemic result, is like the American clientele, which is driving the market today. Clearly, I mean, for more than 60% with us, it's been also able to rediscover America and the surroundings. So, something which is very interesting, for example, was the Med, was the primary destination overall throughout the year. Now the Caribbean is about 33% of the destination, which was never the case before. So we see people, even in summer, they stay in the Caribbean. They don't come across. So these are shifts which we see in the industry. And obviously, we have also the multinational transitions where people are obviously getting younger, so they expect different things on board, different services. So that's an interesting time to be into yachting.
Absolutely. You mentioned sustainability. Where does the industry stand currently on this?
Well, I think the industry is doing a lot of things to be seen as acting for the environment. Now, we got to be very careful on the message we deliver to the world, especially the general public. We're doing a lot of things. Our clients are trying to do lots of things, but we have some limitations. Of course, the shipyard are coming up with new technology. We have the hybrid boats, some are working on hydrogen, but we got to be realistic, objective when we speak about timetable. And I think that's a key element today. I mean, the world is maybe going into a recession, and therefore, the message we deliver out there needs to be clear, objective, and not yachting like all blue, all beautiful, we're going to be green next year, because this is not true. And I think this is something which we need to emphasize as an industry and speak out of one or two voices, but all aligned. I think this is important for our image. We came out of the pandemic with our image getting somewhat more positive. A lot of people came to yachting for all the pleasure yachting can provide you with, such as privacy, mobility, etc., quality of service. And then, unfortunately, with the conflict, then all these big yachts at the front page of all the media, about the oligarchs, the pollution, and now you have this yachting bashing about, the jet, the yachts, etc., etc. We need to go back, I would say, to roots and say what we do. We are an industry which employs a lot of individuals. A lot of money is spent by the shipyard and the owners, obviously, who are foremost many very, very smart individuals, and they are trying to make a difference. And I think this is a message we must deliver, and also carry on doing all the efforts we're doing for the sustainability.
Finally, if you had one thing to change in the industry, what would it be?
Image. Let's all work together so we are perceived in what we really are. And let's not get the mass media press to take over and trying to portray us in what we are not. And I think that's obviously a difficult challenge, because we cannot manage all the processes such as the press. But I think if we are again able to discuss and provide a similar message to the outside world, I think that will be a big change, which can only be positive for us.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
So that's it from us at the Monaco Yacht Club. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Yacht Talk. Stay tuned for more, and remember, keep yachting.